Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Our lovely brother will not be small. Oshomola, you don't want it right. To God will bless you for speaking for the poor man. We not be say we dey promote Oshomola, but we person do something right. You tell us say well done, or not be everything they cost person. No. This one so Oshomole do one right. So we dey say to Oshomole, Oshobaba, well done. Oshomole come confront Tinubu, say wetin dey go on for here? Why would they allow this thing to happen? He correct. He said 30,000 minimum wage is crime. It's a criminal activity. It's not something that should be accepted. It's even in cleaner for your own house. When they work with government or now with person they clean the house now 60,000 in the pay. Because of the way things be, the economy and everything, say they pay 60,000. 60,000. So how come they pay 30,000? He say why? Why? He said it is wrong. Very wrong. You not get explanation. You don't understand me? He say not get explanation one bit. So please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like or share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. 30,000 minimum wage is crime. It's criminal. I pay my cleaner 60,000. Oshomole declares this is not acceptable and nobody should be paid that kind of money. Oshomole described the current minimum wage as criminal wage, stressing that he pays his cleaner 60,000 naira. Featuring at Channels Television on Sunday Politics, Oshomole said the current minimum wage was not enough for workers, not enough for any single person. He said that is wrong, very wrong. I can tell you that I have decided to pay my cleaner. My cleaner is just a primary school holder, and I'm not sure she even has a school leaving certificate to show for it, but she's knowledgeable enough to clean my house. I find myself unable to pay her less than 60,000 naira. In fact, 60,000 naira is about my conscience. I am just trying to imagine what she has to pay for a house. She told her she has 4 children, and what she's currently doing, this is not acceptable at all. I'm trying to imagine how she has to look after her children. I can't even question why she has 4 children, to mention but a few. So we need to review this and we cannot allow it to continue. It is wrong. I told the House that what is going on now is a crime against Nigerians, and every single person must ensure that we do the right thing. If you were in their position, would that money be enough? An amount of 30,000 naira? Is it enough for today's transport? What exactly is the case with what is going on now? This is exactly what is happening, and why nobody should allow such evil to continue. It is wrong, very, very wrong. So this is exactly what is happening right now, my people. This is exactly what is going on. Okay, this is exactly what is going on, and every single individual, must ensure that we are doing everything humanly possible, okay, to bring about this country to where it needs to be. We need to come off every sense of oppression that has been instigated against the people. You have a government who do not put themselves in the shoes of the people. Do you know in other nations of the world, the nations we are trying to copy, before they put a minimum wage, they make an analysis. I'm not saying it's perfect, but hey, people are able, okay, to fend for themselves. Maybe an extra hour of work, maybe, but people, are not living in abject poverty, changing the cost of the meal to once or twice a day, not being able to, make their payments and what have you. These are currently the situation that Nigerians are faced with. And if we want to be honest and sincere, we know what is wrong, but we cannot afford to allow such things to continue. There is a serious urgent need for every single individual in Nigeria to rise up. We need to speak up. I know, don't get me wrong, that they try to shut our mouths. They try to do everything humanly speaking possible to undermine us, to make it look like we are the problem and all that. But hey, no, No, we must not fall for their antics and their tricks. And so Shomole had to face the house and tell them it is wrong. Who does that? Who does that? Like 30,000 naira, and it's not being reviewed yearly. Even if it's being reviewed yearly, how did we get here? Just how did we get here? That we are so selfish and we cannot afford, to allow selfishness to continue to be the order of the day. There is an honest situation where individuals, every single person, must ensure that we are doing everything humanly speaking possible to bring this nation into where it needs to be. Because Nigerians, every single one of us, we are here together to make a difference, to ensure that we do not allow the same thing to hold us down. There are people who wants to make sure Nigerians suffer. Okay, there are people who wants to make sure that the nation remains in abject poverty because of what they gain, because of what they continue to gain. It is terrible, it is wrong, and should not be allowed to continue. It should not be allowed to continue. Okay, so these are some of the things that are going on and why we all, with one accord, must arise. Okay, we all, with one accord, must arise. Okay, so it is something, of worth that every single person must understand this. There are people who go freely in this country, even with a lot of crimes that they have committed. Okay, so this is what is happening right now. This is what is going on, and why none of us should sit back there and think that all, will be done all of a sudden. It is important that we begin to look at this. Okay, it is important. So Nigerians, we are all in the same position where truth must become our watchword, where we all must rise up to the occasion and we must not allow, the same thing to hold us down. The same thing to hold us down. And so this is what is happening right now. These are some of the issues we are being confronted with. And if we want to make a difference, yes, sweetheart, every one of us will have to arise and ensure that we do not let the same thing to hold us down. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice so that we can work together and bring an end to this. God bless. Bye for now.